Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day for you. And today we're going to be going something back that we've seen before. We're going to be using Stirling's Agar. It's an interesting scent. It's it's got that woodsy wood smell with a little bit of spiciness to it when you have it on the nose. And then after you lather it up, you still get that spiciness with a very slight hint of like smokiness to it. So a woody smoke type scent. There's something in there. Now, my understanding what it is that they take a special type of tree and then they drill holes in it and then they infect it with all kinds of bacteria and stuff. So basically, you're shaving with bacteria. Hey, whatever. Smells interesting though, but I guess the stuff's pretty expensive. We got the Parasso right up there. I already have it on my face, and just let's see what else we got here. Got my Black Beauty. This is the 83, and remember which one I got here. 1983 with second use. Get it right. There you go. Perma Sharp blades. Hey, you could read upside down if you got that talent. I do, but some people don't. So that's 83 with second use. All right, let's just get on with the day. Hope everybody's enjoying their cold, wintry day. Wow. I need to, next time I make a Stirling run, for some soaps, I'm gonna get this. I like this scent. This is kind of nice. Some people may not like it, but that's why there's so many different scents out there when it comes to shave soap. What you may like, others may not, and what they may like, I go, oh my gosh, how do you like that? Ugh. So it's just a matter of personal taste. All right. Oh, better check which. I think this is on setting. Oh, there we go. It's on 4. There we go. A little more aggressive. Now, one thing I'm noticing right off the bat is that I probably should put some moisture on my face before I lather it up. Epic fail. Really screwed the pooch on that one. Oh well. We'll deal with it. Blade's working good though. Well, hope everybody that was in the far eastern part of the country enjoyed their blizzard, their first bad weather really of the season. I hope they're all dug out from that. They got all the cold water that hit us. Nothing like a little sub-zero temperatures to make your day. Yeah. But, don't like the weather, move south. Enjoy the other aspects of the super heat. Not me. I'm a cold weather guy myself. I don't mind the cold. It doesn't bother me like it does other people. I suppose it'll get, like when I get older, it might bother me more when all the arthritis kicks in. Like it is now, starting to. All those fun injuries you have over the years. breaking your back. Yeah, that's a real fun one. Yeah, I got a bad habit of wanting to put the soap right up your nose. Probably not a good deal. But you can really smell it now. So, ugh. I'll be smelling it all day now. But yeah, speaking of injuries, you know, one of the worst ones I had when I was a kid. We were up in the hayloft playing around, and when you got 5 brothers, we have a tendency to get a little, maybe a little too aggressive sometimes. What we would consider aggressive, others might call fighting, maybe blood sport or MMA. But we were roughhousing around up in the loft after, it was towards spring. A lot of hay was out of there, going to feed the animals. And one of the brothers decided that he didn't like how much I was tossing them around, so they went and teamed up on me and tossed me, and I went right down the chute where the ladder comes up, where we toss all the hay down, and it went right to the bottom, like crunch. Broke a rib, which still bothers me today. Naturally, you didn't go to the doctor. It's like that. You had to be dead to go to the doctor, which almost happened once for me too. But we had that. So now I got a rib that just pops out, literally pops out of its, your back, or they go into your back. It pops out. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. When it goes out and you're like, I have a hard time breathing. Makes life interesting. Ooh. So I figured out over the years how to put it back in. It's really easy. Just go to a door jamb, the little thing that comes out of the door where it stops. You just go that and push yourself in. Just put it right on the one side of your rib, your spine, and just go do a quick push, and it pops it right back in. And you go, I can breathe again. And the things you do, you learn. And it gets those, so it really bothers me, those, like when I have to go out and shovel snow. That something about that action just aggravates it. Good. Suddenly I'm smelling this really heavy smokiness, spicy smokiness of it all of a sudden. Imagine some of those other soaps. What was it? PAA. I think they call theirs Oud. That might be what if I'm thinking. Oud or Agar is the 2 names I think are common that they use for this style of soap. Let's go against the grain here. Now, kind of funny story that goes with that same hayloft. We were up there doing pretty much the same thing. It was early spring, or mid-spring, somewhere in there. The weather was kind of nice, and I'd say late April, early May. And by that time, you have all the twine that comes off of the hay bales, and we would take it, snip it, and then braid it. So we ended up with this big thick rope. So you got like 6 twines. You braid 3 of them together, then you take those 3, I guess it'd be 9, and then you braid those together. So we ended up with this big thick rope that we would use to tie, because right up in the very top of the loft, you always look at those the barns, you see that little gable like thing up in the top, and there was you got the center beam that would be coming through the roof of the barn across the top, and we would tie the rope to the top. So then we had one side of the barn would be the hay bales were still stacked up, and then the other side would be empty, and we would swing around, play Tarzan. Yeah, we watched a lot of Tarzan movies when we were kids, and my older brother, it's like you'd swing, had enough rope on there you could swing, and then you would come right up to the other wall. You could swing from one wall to the other. Now, we had on the other side, since you see those doors in the barn. Well, we had the doors open, so it added light up there and some fresh air and stuff, because it was spring. You're enjoying the nice warm 50-degree temperatures. It's like you're really happy. And I'd rather swing along, and the rope broke. And he went right out the window, out the door. Now, he was lucky enough that on the other side, right outside, we had the manure pile. Because, you have these conveyor belt that would, you turn it on, and it's like a big conveyor, and all the manure would go down to the trough, and it would go out and kick it out into a big pile. And we'd use a tractor and then run it to the turd hearse and put it out in the field. Well, he went right out the window. You hear this scream sound, and you're like, oh no, he's gonna be dead. We lost our brother. So we go running down, and he landed right in the manure pile, which was kind of soft, if you get my meaning. Oh, it was hilarious. And you're like, ah! That was funny as heck. Somebody's at the door. Well, I'm back. That was my mother-in-law was at the door. Like, she was just in town, stopping by and say, hey, what's going on? She's like, oh, you're shaving. Yes, I am. It's like she had a run to do something early this morning. I think we were telling the story about my brother. Well, he didn't get hurt. His pride was a little hurt, though. All right. It's got good slickness still. And otherwise, I think we got it. I've been on one spot right there. My wife's hairs. All right, that'll work. Ah. Oh, that was a good shave. You know what I forgot to do? Add to this whole thing. Aftershave. Let's just go with some Old Spice. It's spicy, right? Spicy with spicy. Woodsy cedar with spicy woodsy cedar. Go with some spicy oud. Yeah, that's a nice combination. Smells pretty good. All right. That's another good shave of the day. All right, hope everybody liked that one. We'll hope to see you guys in the next one. Now, if you happen to be stopping by and you're looking and saying you like what you have to enjoy the entertainment all the way to the end, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I'd like to have you all around and enjoying the story time, I guess you call it. All right, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.